Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of the challenge. Really excited for this one. This one you're gonna love because it's gonna be a to the point, bite size, and something really easy to do. Because the way I'm gonna teach you, or the way that we're gonna implement the challenge and get these steps done, I've got a really easy way that you can pick the product. So today we're gonna pick the product. I'm gonna show you the two different ways of doing it. I'm gonna explain how it works on ClickBank, and I'm also going to tell you which products to pick. Not exactly the product, because I don't want to tell you exactly which product, because then everyone picks the same one, and we're all competing with each other. So what I'm going to do is just tell you a few guidelines, and it will be fine to pick because you'll understand why you're picking it. And there are already some products that lend themselves really well to this process. So that's covered a lot of bases for you, so you're not lost and sort of thinking, oh, will this sell, won't this sell? So and ClickBank really helps us with that point, by the way, I'll explain. So with ClickBank, I'm on the marketplace here. You've got all the products and you can promote any of these as an affiliate. If you haven't got a ClickBank account, go over to clickbank.com and click on sign up and just follow the simple instructions. I don't need to tell you how to do that. If you do get stuck, just type into Google how to sign up for ClickBank. It's fairly straightforward. The only thing is it will ask you for a ClickBank ID. Just pick something that's not obvious. So don't put, like, you could have something like top deals or something like that, or your name, or but it's better to have something that's sort of like, because it will appear in the website address. It looks cool if it's like best deals, or best discounts, or something like that. But just pick a name that you can remember. It doesn't really matter. And you'll have a ClickBank account and fill out all your information that they ask for, and you'll be all set up. If you need any help with how you get paid and so on, you can get paid straight into your bank with ClickBank. But if you do run into any problems, just use their support and they can tell you exactly how to sign up. Because I don't want to, in this challenge, because everyone will be in different places in the world and different tax arrangements and so on. I don't want to start preaching on you how it works here in the UK compared to if you're in the States or anywhere else, and how to sign up. So just bear that in mind. Make sure that you've got an account. Okay, so there's two ways that you can pick a product. You've got on the marketplace, you can promote any of these. You click on promote, and then you can promote any and give it a tracking ID, so you can get your affiliate link. And there's so many products. Okay, these are all products. It doesn't matter what sort of niche area you go into or anything like that. I'll tell you how to pick the product and just explain it. The first thing to remember is that you could go for interest. So if you have an interest, if you have a really passion, okay, say if you were really passionate about dog training, or say if you were really passionate and you could do woodwork, or say if you were really passionate about DIY, okay, or building boats, okay, or let's say you have cats and you've suffered with cats spraying everywhere, like tomcats spraying everywhere, or let's say another dog one here. Okay, so number one, the first thing I'd recommend to you is, if you have a passion, a hobby, something that you're really good at, something that you can add value to, then without a doubt you should find a product in your niche area. I'll give you an example. I've built 50 ClickBank products from the ground up in lots of different niches, okay, and I didn't do this all in a week. Over the years I did that, and a lot of those products were in the gaming niche. And not because I'm a fantastic gamer and like a whiz kid at it and been to California taking part in competitions or anything like that, just because it was a passion of mine, and just because I can add value to like gaming guides and so on. So I built gaming guides for like Call of Duty and World of Warcraft and games like that, and because it was a passion of mine, so it was very easy. I've also promoted gaming guides as an affiliate, and it was very easy for me to make sales because I knew the games. Okay, so I won't spend too long on that because we've all got different interests, but if nothing jumps out at you like interest wise, don't worry about it at all. I'm going to give you another way right now. But if you do have an interest, a passion, let's say you can speak French really well, you without a doubt want to promote a language course, okay? Or if you can speak German or Italian and so on. And say if you're based in the States and you can speak Italian really, really well, you want to promote an Italian course, because when you go to promote that, you can actually add value. You can actually do a free course for them and then promote the guide as an addition, which we'll get into. I don't want to make it overly complicated, but just to explain, write this down. Number one, if possible, a really passionate interest where you know a lot about the area and you can add value there. So I'll just show you to give you some ideas on this. Let's say you were really into health and fitness, really simple one, but let's say you really, you're into dieting, you're into health and fitness. Well, all these areas would be really, really good for you, because you'll know you can add value into them, okay? There's so many different areas, but you can sort of, let's say you're really into music, let's say you can play the piano, let's say you can sing, let's say you can play the ukulele, okay? There's so many different areas, and I don't want you to look at the gravity initially. I want you to think about your interests. If that's hard, or if nothing jumps out at you and you think, well, I don't really have any interest that I'd feel confident marketing a product for, I don't know enough about it, that's absolutely fine. I'll show you how to pick a product for everyone else, or even if you got interest but nothing's jumping out at you. Here's the way. I want you to hop on over to a site called cbsnooper.com. okay, cbsnooper.com. And what this does is give you the top ClickBank products for a lot of different reports, and you can see new products, rising products, falling products, recurring products, and even the categories. But we're not that bothered about that and the different categories. All we're bothered about, because as we go through this challenge together, this method will lend itself really well to high gravity products, and I'll explain why. Okay, so for those of you that are new to ClickBank, I'm going to explain gravity, because a lot of people don't understand this, and it means that you're going to lack sales because of it. So most people think that this gravity number is a number on how well the product sells, okay? And all it is, if I go back to the ClickBank marketplace, and we see here, so this piano for all has got a gravity of 62.43. okay? It's a weird thing, isn't it, to call it gravity, but all it means is it's a number given by ClickBank to allow you to see a general idea of how well affiliates are selling the product. Okay, I'll say this again, it's worth writing down. Gravity is an indication of how well the product is doing and selling with affiliates only. And the reason that's important is, let's say this guy set up Piano for All and they went out and they did a pay-per-click campaign on Facebook and they were making sales directly to the site, and no affiliates joined their program, and they were doing $700 a week, okay, and like 10 sales a day, something like that. The gravity wouldn't go up at all. So the first thing to bear in mind is gravity doesn't tell you how well the product will sell for you. It just tells you how popular it is for affiliates. And the reason that that's important to know is that this method that we're going to be using will actually lend itself to high gravity products. Now, I don't recommend that you go and just grab the highest gravity that you can see. I recommend that you go to cbsnooper.com, have a look at the first 3 or 4 pages, second, third, fourth, okay, and even fifth, and any of those products that you like the look of will work well with this. And you know the beauty of it, and this is, I told you this challenge would be really, really simple. The beauty of it is that we already know that the product will sell. Okay, so when you're building a product yourself and you're not doing it off ClickBank, you build a product yourself, you've got no way of knowing when you do all the sales copy how it sells until you start marketing it. But the way we're doing it here is we already know that there's affiliates making sales with the product. Okay, so if we go back here to page 3, we can see that if it's got a gravity of 69, 79, 88, there's enough affiliates making a sale that means that you can too, if that makes sense. Okay, so you don't have to worry too much about checking out the sales page. Not to start with, not to get your first sale. There is a lot in it, and if we've got time in the challenge, I might do a bonus video of how to really analyze sales copy and all that. But to get your first sale, just pick a product off CB Snooper within the top 4 or 5 pages, and just make sure, so if I go down to page 5, make sure it's above 50 gravity. And if you do that, the only other thing to look for is a product that you like the look of. Okay, so don't go into the Parkinson's disease protocol if you've got absolutely no interest in that niche. Okay, and obviously with your morals as well. I'll give you an example. I don't really like the diabetes cures and stuff, because I don't believe that downloading a guide off the internet that says stay fit and eat healthy and that will get rid of your diabetes, I don't, you know, or like this, cure arthritis naturally. You have to be careful. My own personal preferences, I tend to stay away from them. But go in a niche where you like the look of it, and have a look around the sales pages and so on. And once you've got your product, make sure that you go back to the marketplace and look it up. So that I'll give you an example of this. Let's say we wanted to do slim over 55, really good niche, because that's catered towards people that are older, and that market, slim over 55, and it's catered towards women as well, so that would be really targeted. So let's say we wanted to promote this product. I'm just giving you an example here. We'd go into find product slim over 55 in the marketplace, do this because it's just easier, and then click on promote. Okay, and you wouldn't promote this one because it would only give you $7 per sale, so do keep an eye on that. You want to try and get anything above $30. You don't have to, it's just $7 a sale is great, but it just means you're going to have to make more sales to actually get anywhere. Okay, so make sure that it's above like $50 or even $30. Look, Killer Guitar Control Secrets is fine. This one, proven, $140 per sale. So just make it above, you know, so if we go to another one here, let's say we go here, I'm trying to get one that's sort of not so obvious. Okay, let's say gout solution. I'll just show you. Right, so it's gone on there. Go up to the marketplace and I just type in gout solution. There we go. Okay, gravity of 88, $38.69 a sale on average. Okay, and that would be cool. And then you just click on promote. Then you type your account nickname, your nickname there. Okay, it's not allowing me to type it in. And then a tracking ID. That's good if you want to know where the sales are coming from. So you could say challenge. Okay, and then generate, and it will give you this weird looking code, and then you just make a note of that. We're going to need that, and that's all you do. So a quick recap: number one, go with a real passion, a real interest. If you got it, fantastic. Can you play the guitar? Can you speak languages? Are you into fitness? So on. Okay, that would be your best, because you can when we get into it, you'll see why it will be so easy for you to make sales. If no interest are jumping out at you, do not worry at all. The second way is to go for high gravity products, because we know that they sell and they will lend themselves really well to this method as well. Just make sure that you go to cbsnooper.com, have a look at that, make sure that you're on the top products. Make sure that you're on the top products. It will load up straight away. Check in the first 5 pages. Make sure, the only other thing you have to double check is when you look it up, I'd look it up directly on the marketplace so you can get your proper affiliate link. Make sure that it gives you a good sales amount per sale, okay, above $30. Otherwise it's going to take you a good few sales to get going. And that's it. Okay, that's it for day 2. See how we're just making steps. These are really simple, but don't discard them. Keep up and just do the little steps, and you can get going on this and you can get moving. If you want it all set up for you, do check out the offer below, because it's on a timer and that will be going up. But if you want it all set up for you, and I'll write the emails, I'll pick the product for you, and I'll build all the pages so you're all set up to go, and you'll get full access to the in-depth traffic plan as well, and you get the case study and you get all the bonuses as well. Do check that out. Make sure that you follow that little bit and just pick your product. Don't overthink it, and I will see you tomorrow with day 3, where we get going on this stuff. And day 3, I've got a really good video for you as well, and really excited to show you. So I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're not thinking this is too simple, because we're going to get into the good stuff, but I want you to do these little steps. Day 1, make sure that you set your goals. Day 2, pick your product, nice and easy, and then you'll be ready for day 3, where we will get the sort of process down, and then very shortly the rubber will hit the road and you'll get moving forward. So I'm really excited to show you. I'll see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching, and thanks for joining in, guys.